We got some big things coming out with Dogecoin this afternoon. Rumors of a possible smart contracts coming to the Dogecoin blockchain, and that could honestly be a big thing. That could be just as big as Tesla announcing they're accepting Dogecoin because of the benefits that come from smart contracts. And we're going to try to kind of explain those to you guys. We're still relatively new to it, so if there's any more information you guys want to add to it, just throw it down in the comment section, because we're always wanting to learn, but we're going to try to make this as simple as possible for you guys and get you as much information as possible. But before we hop into that, we're giving away $100 worth of Dogecoin when we hit 5,000 subs. So when we hit 5,000 subs, we're going to do a video. We're going to give that away. So if you guys want to be entered in for that, all you have to do is hit the sub button. It's the best way to stay up to date on all things Dogecoin, all things crypto, Ethereum, stock market, Neo, everything that you can think of. That's what we talk about over here. But again, let's go ahead and just hop right into it. So smart contracts could be coming to the Dogecoin blockchain, which could be massive because it just gives Dogecoin that much more of, you know, a valid coin. It's not just a meme coin that everybody makes fun of and buying just because Elon's sending out tweets. Like, right. It'll give it more of a purpose, and that's what I think a lot of people are kind of hesitant on Dogecoin about, because there's really no purpose for it. So kind of to explain what a smart contract is, we're going to try to explain this the best we can, because we're still learning, we're still new to this. So if you guys, again, if you have anything to add, let us know down in the comment section. But I'm going to pretty much take what I've learned from this video that I found on YouTube. It was from Simply Explain, his channel. I'm going to post that video down below. But basically, long story short, smart contracts are basically a middleman in between the person giving the money and the person that is like developing a project. So think of the website Kickstarter. You have a person with a project who wants to fund this project, but they don't have the money. So they put it on Kickstarter, the website, which is the middleman, and they're asking for donations from you and I, the users. So we donate the money to Kickstarter. Kickstarter holds the money until the project either becomes fully funded or doesn't get funded at all. If it doesn't get funded, the money goes back to the users, and if it gets funded, it goes to the person with the project. So basically, smart contracts will eliminate that middleman, or eliminate Kickstarter. And basically, the smart contract acts as the middleman, but the good thing about them is that they're decentralized and there's no one person controlling the money. It takes multiple people on the blockchain to confirm the transaction in order for the money to be released to the person holding the project. So that way you don't have to worry about people hacking, hacking the contract or something along those lines to release the money or too early. But this will bring more legitimacy to Dogecoin, and it's going to be more than just a meme coin. Right. So that, I think, once this happens, I think we're going to see Dogecoin in a massive bullish run. And guess what? We are pulled back, and this is a perfect time to buy the dip. Amazing time. So let's go ahead and look at the price right now of Dogecoin. And as you can see, we're looking at Dogecoin right now. We can see that it's about 47 cents, which is still relatively low. That's lower than where we were at this morning, because we were trending at about 50 cents for the last couple days. So yeah, it's not 38 cents like we saw like a couple days ago, but it's still lower than the 75 that we saw before SNL.
Right.
So this,
Yeah, and a few videos ago, I was talking about, or both of us were talking about, we might not really see into the 30s again. We've been hanging around low 50s to mid to upper 40s for the last little while here. And all this good news is just going to keep it at a higher price. So I don't.
Right.
I mean, you might as well throw in a little bit at this dip, because it's a good time to buy. Because we might not. I definitely don't think we're going back into the 20s. Or
right.
We might see high 30s again, but I don't know. It's a good time to buy, I think.
Right. And exactly, this is not financial advice. We're not telling you guys what to do. We're just, giving you the information and showing what we could possibly do. I'm kind of waiting for a little bit more of a pullback before I buy in, because I feel like my cost basis is already high enough. But we're holding strong on this thing. I did sell before SNL. I sold my 300 and I pulled out what I got initially in. So I'm still sitting on like 500 or 600 Dogecoin. Yeah, it's not a lot, but that's my own personal money. So I'm putting in what I'm willing to lose. So I'm not putting in too much more, because I don't want to lose more than that if this thing goes to zero. But I don't see this thing going to zero. I think once Elon talks more about, I think once he sends out more tweets, I think if Tesla accepts this as a form of payment, I think if they get the smart contracts approved and become on like a part of the blockchain, I think this thing's going to the moon. I think we're going to see a massive bullish run. I think we're going to easily see $1. And you got to realize these smart contracts are on other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, Cardano, Internet Computer, ICP or whatever you want to call it. All those other big major cryptocurrencies all have features with the smart contracts. So again, that's just going to make Dogecoin that much more legit and useful.
Yeah,
and I think. Go ahead.
If Tesla accepts it, then I mean, more and more companies I think are just going to jump on board too. Because I mean, there's already a lot of big name companies that accept it, but you know, just the more bigger names start accepting it, you know, more and more people are just going to be jumping in, and that's when this thing blasts off.
Exactly. And if we look at Ethereum now, so Dogecoin's pulled back quite a bit, but I think the ones that have really pulled back are Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. If we look at Ethereum's down to $3,300. Considering we saw $4,300.
Yeah, 43.
Like we were pushing up towards $4,400, and it's pulled back all the way back down to almost $3,000. That is a massive pullback for this, and I think we're going to see Ethereum by the end of the year. I think we're going to see this a little over $10,000. I think we're going to see Ethereum go back over $10,000, and it's going to make a lot of people rich. And you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt because you didn't buy any. Because then you're going to be crying to us. And don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. This is another fantastic time. You know, I'm probably going to be buying more on this dip to, you know, dip my toes in a little further because man, that's a hell of a pullback.
Right, exactly. I mean, considering where we see it from the last month and the last 3 months, like it's just been riding right up, and now we're pulled back quite a bit. And then if we look at Ethereum Classic's the same way, pulled way back. Now this one did have a little bit more of a steep run up in almost a week. In 1 week, it was doubled itself, if not more, tripled itself, all the way up to 175, 180, and then it pulled itself back, and now we're sitting down at $88 right now is where we're sitting with Ethereum Classic. And like I got in initially at like 50, I think 50 or 55, $60, somewhere in that ballpark, and then I bought more at 110. So I got to average down a little bit, but I still have a decent holding on this, especially with using my own money. So I feel like this is a decent holding for me, and I'm possibly going to buy more of this as it dips. You know, I think I might. Just don't tell the wife, please. Just don't tell the wife.
Yeah, my plan is probably, you know, it's been dipping for a while, so there's no telling how long it might last. You know, tomorrow everything might start blasting off, so I'm gonna, you know, maybe today I'll throw in, say, half of what I want to throw in, you know, how much more I want to throw in, and then wait a couple days, and if it's still going down, you know, throw the rest in, because you never know when it's going to start blasting off again. And as you see on the chart, it blasts off in a day or two, it doubles. So you definitely want to get in.
But yeah, there's definitely some big pullbacks here on a lot of these major cryptos. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. So if you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, even the sub button. It's the best way to support the channel, and it's the best way to keep you guys up to date on all things crypto, all things Neo, stock market, and everything related. Again, also, we're giving away $100 worth of Dogecoin when we hit 5,000 subs. So if you guys want a part of that, just hit that sub button, and then we'll choose a winner. We'll come out with a video, all that, and have that all set up by then. But we also have links down in the description for Webull. If you guys want to put in $100, you guys get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, which you can now. Webull now accepts you to, you know, you can trade cryptocurrency on that. So if that's something you guys are interested in,
and
you get 2 free
Doge
stocks
too.
Right. Imagine getting an $1,800 stock, and you could trade that on, you know, trade it in and then get some crypto. So we also got links down there for the merchandise, and we also got links down there for the Patreon to get you access to our Discord and the portfolio. So if you guys are interested in any of that, all the links are down below. And thank you guys for all your support, and we'll see you in the next video.